So the episode Rogue just came out at the time of this recording, introducing our new openly queer bounty hunter, Rogue. Unfortunately, this new character seemingly left as quick as he arrived, but if his last words are anything to go by,
Find me.
we won't be seeing the last of him. Personally, I can't wait to see him again. His and the Doctor's scenes were the best part of this episode by far. Their chemistry isn't bad at all, and while there's room for improvement, I think Rogue, or whatever his actual name is, can be a strong character during Ncuti Gatwa's era. We weren't given much as far as looking into the future, but with the few things we did get, I want to try and figure out what's next for these characters. So I think a way to figure out Rogue's future, we need to look at his past first.
Rogue, honey, you need company.
I live alone.
Maybe I can see. But was that always the case?
Why do you ask?
This is an old asteroid hopper, piloted by two.
Not anymore. Stand there.
The Doctor figures out that his ship was made for 2 pilots, but as we know, Rogue travels alone. Also, when we get there, the place is kind of a mess. We learned that Rogue used to travel with another person. They were both possibly mercenaries together, but one day, maybe on a mission, the partner died.
Yeah. We traveled together. We had fun, you know? And then a day came along, and at the end of that day, I lost them.
I have a feeling this happened rather recently, judging by the state of his ship, his prickly attitude towards the Doctor, and then asking the Doctor in a moment of vulnerability how he's able to move on past those he's lost. It sounds like he's still in that grieving period, and seeing the Doctor talk about losing people, he just needed to know how he's able to see joy in adventuring and in being around other people. At least that's what I got out of that. It doesn't seem like he really enjoys traveling and meeting new people as much as like the Doctor or anybody else who goes out and travels. If Rogue is going to have an actual storyline and we get to know his past, there's a good chance we're going to get more details about this person along with the missions that they went on. Maybe that last mission was incomplete and Rogue had to get out of there before he ended up dead too. They were very vague with what happened that day, so this could end up being tied to something relating to the Doctor in the future. Or maybe Rogue just needs the Doctor's help, and of course our main character is willing to help without actually personally being involved. With this being such an emotional and vulnerable time for Rogue, I think his story arc will be him moving forward and getting more comfortable with the Doctor. I mean, they're pretty close already, but we know that Rogue is keeping stuff from the Doctor, and anybody can kiss. I still think there's plenty of space we need to fill in their relationship before they could say anything like, oh, I'm in love, or this person is incredibly special to me, and stuff like that. And I think an adventure delving into Rogue's past might help with that. It'll also help if we know his actual name, or maybe he's like the Doctor and Rogue is his new name. Maybe D&D is more personal than we think. It could be a game he played with his old companion. We don't know. There's still a lot of mystery that needs to be unsolved. Another strand of story that we got in the episode was the fact that Rogue has a new boss.
This job has so much paperwork ever since we got that new boss.
It sounds like Rogue might be a part of some kind of mercenary guild, and they recently got a new leader. Since this leader appeared, there's been a lot more paperwork, which tells us that this person could be a lot more strict and organized than the last one. The fact that this person was brought up could just be a throwaway line, a way to tell a joke about paperwork, I guess. But why bring up the fact that they're new? Rogue could have just said that his boss is a pain in the ass and he makes them all do a lot of paperwork. That extra piece of information gives me the same vibe as the Star Beast.
So you beware, Doctor, because there's one more thing.
Which is?
A creature with 2 hearts is such a rare thing. Just wait till I tell the boss.
I'm not saying that both bosses are connected, it's just giving off a vibe of mystery box. Who is this boss? Why do we need to know about him? We might get a look into this possible mercenary guild. Maybe we have to take them down for some reason. But this clue and the mystery of Rogue's companion could also be tied. Maybe the guild set Rogue and his friend up for failure, or mismanagement caused their death, and the guild covered it up. I definitely think this isn't the last time we're going to hear about this boss and this possible, you know, group or guild or gang or whatever that Rogue might be a part of. Personally, I think that maybe a Christmas special or maybe like maybe a two-parter episode in season 2 might be appropriate for this. You know, not only because of time, but just because of how big it might be. Maybe I'm bigging it up for no reason, but I definitely think that we're gonna be seeing more of Rogue no later than season 2. And when we do, we will hopefully get more connected with him, and the Doctor and his relationship could feel a little less like a fling, and more like, you know, River and the Doctor or Rose and the Doctor, a proper romantic couple. Because, you know, this one episode, I definitely won't. While I won't like downplay it, there's definitely a lot more work that needs to be done as far as just them connecting. Which, once again, I think that's completely normal, and I can't wait to see more scenes with them together. So tell me what you guys think about this theory. Do you think that we will be getting more into Rogue's past, or is it going to be more like Jack, where it's like there's a mystery, but it's not going to be solved? You know, like he's missing memories, but we're never going to find them unless you read the comics or something like that. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about this theory in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, bye.